Hi, we're currently on a cruise to Alaska, and if you're new here, we're Emma, Jack, and Poppy. And in today's episode, we are in Ketchikan, Alaska. We will be taking a duck boat tour and then exploring town a little bit on our own. So let's get out and let's live a little. We're in Ketchikan today. We're rushing off to get off the boat because we are doing a duck tour. Let's go. It's early. Let's go. So if you cruise with NCL, they drop you off in this old factory building that they've got a lot of shops and stuff. You can buy Alaska stuff, but you do have to then take a approximately 30-minute bus ride into town. It's not very close to town, so just be aware of that. What are we doing? Are we going on the ducky boat? That's what we're going on. We're on the duck boats. Let's have some fun. I don't know how much Poppy's gonna be able to see. She's all the way down there.
It's covered though.
You can't see much, can you? No. Maybe you'll sit on Mommy's lap so you can see better. It's unsinkable. It's got cells within it that could all separately float if you had to cut it apart.
Filled with foam.
Filled with foam.
Good morning, everybody. How we all doing?
Good.
You guys cold?
No.
You look like you're cold. You're all bundled up like you're expecting an Arctic blast. If anybody has any questions in regards to the safety or any concerns, please feel free to direct those toward Bryce. It's only $10 for the question, $20 for the answer. It's a very nominal fee.
We get 164, so our rainy season is August 1st to July 31st.
164 inches of rain. It's almost 13 feet. That's
Sometimes
a
it
lot.
overlaps a little bit. Now they would charge 50 cents to clean the mud off your shoes, 50 cents for a watered down shot of Canadian whiskey, and we'll keep it PG because there's kids on board. $3 for her milk and cookies. So that's $4 a pop. Can anybody guess how long it took her to pay off her $800 mortgage? 3 glorious weeks of exotic bargains on Creek Street. So hurry, 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 the day of rehabilitation draws near, and the bargains can't last forever. A variety of sizes and 2 popular colors available, so come early and avoid the rush. No exchanges, no charges, no refunds. That's the fine print. You always want to read the fine print before you go to a Beddall. They say she turned her last trick at the age of 76.
Oh, here we go.
See one eagle, you usually will see a second eagle. And this is a purse seiner. This R&R is a purse seiner right in front of us. They're out here fishing for salmon. We have halibut, we have flounder, rockfish, codfish. Way more fish than I could ever sit up here and
Wave to the
Wait.
So we finished up with the duck tour. Let's go and explore town a little bit. We'll talk a little bit later about our thoughts on the duck tour. So we headed over to the Krabby Crab Shack. It was super good. We had a delicious salmon sandwich, these very tasty crab cakes, and little salmon bites. I would highly suggest it if you are in Ketchikan. It was delicious.
I would like to inform everyone we are now headed to a brewery.
Surprise, surprise.
It's right downtown. It's not that far to walk, but it's on the way to where we're trying to go to.
Right here.
So this is Bowden.
If you really want beer, go for it. Probably not one of
Or
our
just
favorites.
Go to the pub that serves
Go to the pubs
49th
that-
Street or 49th
49
State.
State Brewery or the Alaskan Brewery. That'll do too. Yeah.
Yeah, you can skip.
At the top of Creek Street, you'll find Merryman's Trail. It was a quick exit from the brothels when they were being raided. There's a bunch of salmon in the river all here. It was pretty fun to watch. In case you're new to this series, we're cruising with Jack's parents as seen here. So this is Creek Street. It's where all of the brothels were up until, like, what was it, like the 60s?
1959.
59? Okay, close to 60s. And so all of this here was brothels. But then that building right there, this orangish brown one, was actually where a Catholic ministry was. So they were trying to save all of the people that went here to the brothels. And also, if you were a man and you went to the brothels, they charged 50 cents per boot to clean your boots. So if you had really squeaky clean boots, people knew where you were. Creek Street is a historic boardwalk perched on the banks of Ketchikan Creek. It is the former red light district where both men and salmon swam upstream to spawn. Sorry, I had to. Now it is a great spot for local shops, the Dolly House Museum, and great place in the summer to see salmon. We were here in the end of September, so we did see some salmon, but most of them were on their last leg. This is Dolly's house, and she was probably the most famous
Madam,
that's the word I'm looking for. She's the most famous madam of Creek Street, and her brothel was open the latest, and she turned her last trick at the age of 76, and she stayed open the latest because she had a little black book that had a bunch of government officials' names and info in there. So she was the last brothel to close.
well, she also bought this house, and it only took her 2 months to
2 weeks.
2 weeks to pay off the mortgage. So she must have been good at her job.
She was very good at her job. She had good ladies too. Okay, so this totem pole right behind me is actually the one that you have on your US passport.
Totem pole is actually that way.
Sorry, I asked you. The totem pole that you see right here.
Yeah, totem pole.
This totem pole that you see right here is actually on your passport on page 25. But if you're getting a new passport, it's no longer in the passports, but it's in the current ones.
Get one free, must be end of season.
Level for a totem pole, sorry, the sun is right here. It can cost anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 per square foot to carve a totem pole, 1,000 being not as skilled, 5,000 being if you're a very skilled totem carver and well known. So that was an interesting tidbit.
So this tunnel is the only tunnel you can drive through, over, and under. And because of that, it is in the Guinness Book of World Records. Gonna ride back, it's the berth 4. So ends our day in Ketchikan.
Yeah, it was fun. Hold on, let's get over to the water and then I got something to say. One sec. That's too windy and you can hear me. The duck boats were a lot of fun. A little long-winded once we got into the water.
Not
it was
a
really,
lot of fun.
It was fun. I mean, it was very informative. But I would have to say, if you have only a few hours in Ketchikan or a day in Ketchikan, either if you don't want to spend money, I would just walk around the town, go through some of the stores, definitely walk through Creek Street. And if you wanted to do an excursion, I would say that the Lumberjack show was worth it. We did that one last time. I'll link it above and below here. But I think the Lumberjack show is probably one of the best ones to do that's not going to break the bank and still be enjoyable and give you a tiny bit of time in town to explore. But we had an absolutely gorgeous day, a lot of fun, and yeah, time to get back on the ship. And this is our last day in Alaska. We start heading back down. Tomorrow is a sea day, and then we do Victoria. So we will catch you when we get back on the ship. We got back on the ship and really didn't do too much. Enjoyed some good quality family time, and we really didn't film at all. So we will catch you next time when we are in Victoria, Canada. Till next time, get out and live a little. Bye, guys.